We ready for some Sunday Warzone?
Let us know if you want to get going.
This music always gets me pumped.
So Nick, did you feel the pain of the DCWF yet? Welcome to the DCWF. The pain is moving. There is no overkill in the pain.
Go ahead, Wade.
No, you go ahead and bring out the first one. Let's get right on into this. I know these people are ready to see some action, so go ahead. Let's bring her on out, Killian.
All righty then. Coming to us first from Orlando, Florida, weighing in at 130 pounds, standing 5'6". She's known as the Black Swan, Brooke Owens.
I like this music.
Looks like Brooke has a microphone in her hand.
So she's got a little something to say?
It looks like it.
Okay, Brooke shouts out, cut the music. And so they do. Evidently, we're going to have a little bit of talk from the Black Swan herself. All right, Brooke saying, first off, Chloe, I hate you too. Well, there's that. So, a few weeks ago at Smash of Champions, I challenged horses for the SLCW Women's Championship. And at the end of that match, the referee, Ari, cost me the SLCW Women's title when she got up and DQ'd horses, thus horses retaining through the championship's advantage. And I was bitter. I was angry. But honestly, this just opens the door for the Black Swan to take what's rightfully hers. The DCWF Women's World Championship. Which now I believe belongs to Ari, if I'm not mistaken.
Correct.
I mean, hell, I'm the only one on this roster that deserves it. I'm a veteran to this business. I'm a former champion elsewhere. And guess what? The Black Swan still has not been pinned or submitted in DCWF. No one else on this roster deserves a shot at the title more than. Oh,
I think the Queen cometh.
well, there's
the other side of the coin just flipped.
Jessica. Wow, and if you were here yesterday, you saw her. And let me tell you, Jessica Lionheart is just a monster in the ring. Jess comes out, yells, "Hey, DCWF," and "Hey, you." Jessica's saying, "Now you don't need to jog my memory because I just heard you say that you lost against Horses for the SLCW title, right? Okay, yeah, Horses lost, but kept the belt. That's not fair. I understand that. I also understand that you're probably due a rematch. And if I were you, I would make it a no disqualifications match." Jessica's still up there talking. However, you lost me around deserved. See, there's a line of people waiting for a shot at that title. And since I'm queen of the ring, I think I'm one of them.
True.
So since you want to break about being unbeatable, why don't you try getting to the SLCW title again through me? If you're so good as you claim, then you won't have a problem going through me unless you don't think you can do it.
Well, now.
Wow.
So the women are throwing down the gauntlet here. I mean, the Black Swan True has not been pinned, is not submitted. Jessica Lionheart, as we've all seen, is a force to be reckoned with in that ring.
And I believe she's undefeated.
No. Remember, she and Phelan went last week.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
And Phelan won.
Phelan is the other undefeated.
So the streak of the undefeateds are coming to a small list.
Very small list.
So I guess we should bring out our next wrestler now.
I can do that. Coming to us from the Dark Realms, weighing 120 pounds, standing 5'5", the Fallen Knight, Phelan.
And today, that list of undefeateds gets smaller.
This should be quite an interesting match, Damien. These two lovely ladies are going to square off. Brooke, I feel, has the speed on her side.
They basically are the same height and we're right around the same weight, so there's no advantage there.
No.
So Wade, who do you have? Who are you looking to win in this one?
This one's too close to call. I've watched both of these ladies out here, but I've seen Brooke Owens before, so I think she might have the veteran edge, shall we say.
And there's the bell.
All right, and it looks like we got the two ladies squaring off right there in the center of the ring. Hopefully y'all can hear me a little bit better now.
Indeed we
Yeah.
can.
Fantastic. Sorry about that, folks. A little bit of technical difficulty there on my part. The two ladies lock up, and now they're just going back and forth. I mean, they look fairly evenly matched as far as size and stature goes.
Yep. I just give a bit of an edge to Brooke, being the more veteran wrestler. The lady's still locked up, trying to find an edge to...
Welcome back, Emma. Looks like we're going to have the first break in there. Phelan's going to go into a wrist lock. Brooke Owens, nice acrobatic escape from that and reversal. Brooke Owens right into her own wrist lock. The two ladies just kind of feeling each other out right now, testing the waters, if you will. See what they're going up against. I don't think these two have faced off before, have they? Phelan throwing Brooke into the ropes. Brooke springing back off. Shoulder block into Phelan. Phelan goes down. Brooke standing over.
Yeah, but Phelan gets right back up.
Brooke once again springing off those ropes. She does that rope shoot real quick, and she runs right into the boot of Phelan. The Fallen Knight waiting for her. Now the Fallen Knight goes off over to the rope. She's up off the rope. Springboarding off. Beautiful back elbow coming off that rebound, and down goes Brooke Owens, the Black Swan, not having expected that. Little quickness shown there by Phelan.
Wow. Yeah, that was a solid shot from her coming off like that.
Phelan whipping Brooke Owens off into the corner here. We heard her slam up against those turnbuckles. Phelan charging right in. Brooke Owens showing she's not going to have any part of that. Stepping out, picking her up, and slamming her down.
Nice year, Nagi.
And now she's just pounding the daylights out of her.
Why? And why wouldn't she?
Brooke Owens just right on top of her. I mean, I guess Brooke was just kind of taking the measure of Phelan earlier, and now she's found her lackey, it would seem, as Brooke Owens goes after her. Beautiful spinning back kick, and then followed up, coming off the ropes with an enziguri, and down goes Phelan. The Fallen Knight has fallen right there under Brooke Owens. We got a pin.
Over pin. Just a one. Just a one. They got to do a little bit.
They got to keep going.
You're not going to get anything this early in the match.
Brooke is...
I got to ask, Damian, being that you're in the ring a lot, these early pin attempts, you know you're not really going to pin the person, right? You know that you haven't worn them down enough. Are these kind of just a mess with your head kind of thing? Is that why you go for those early pin attempts?
It's a warning. I know it's a psychological warning. I've got you down. I can put you down. I've gone for the pin. I can do it again later in the match. Psychological warfare.
I kind of thought that's what it was. Brooke Owens sending Phelan off into the corner. She slammed up into the turnbuckle. Brooke Owens coast to coast, and she gets caught by Uranod. And down goes Brooke Owens. Phelan giving a little bit back of what she got. Showing Brooke that she's got some of that too, baby.
What you can do, I can do better.
Phelan's back. She's on the top rope right now. She's waiting for Brooke to get up. Phelan's under set. She's far. She's poised. Phelan comes flying off. Getting out of the way. Nobody home. Brooke across the side, and Phelan follows her right hand with a beautiful combo right there.
And Brooke just drops to the corner, and Phelan dragging her back to the center of the ring for more.
Get her away from the ropes so she can't tug, and put on her submission.
And we got him in the center of the ring, and then got that submission. Oh, the Indian deathlock. Always a vicious one, and right there in the center of the ring, there's no ropes to grab. There's nothing for her to do. I mean, how bad does that hurt, Damien?
It hurts enough. There's
upper body
enough
strength
to work on the knee, but the thing is, she has to pull her own body weight plus Phelan's. That's just extra unnecessary
dead weight.
Well, that's a huge expenditure of energy in a sport where you really can't afford to waste any of your energy at all.
Looks like Brooke is into the ropes.
Yeah, still 5. And she takes it all the way. She's adding more pressure and torque to that knee. That's gonna be something later on in the match.
Oh yeah.
Now showing that she's got a little bit of something for Brooke Owens. Let Brooke Owens go. Even though Brooke's got the experience, Phelan's still not a chump. She's not an easy win. Brooke into Phelan there waiting for Brooke comes out. She slides down. She catches her in that knee with that drop kick that she slid in, backing up the Shining Wizard, and down goes Phelan. This is where the experience comes in, folks. This is where the ring veteran comes in.
And a pinfall attempt.
And evidently that's all we're going to get. But Brooke Owens showing that bit of that veteran ring knowledge comes in handy. And
she's trying to shake off that knee right now. You can see she's trying to shake off that knee.
These two so evenly matched out there. It's
Irish whip. Oh, and into the calf killer. You gonna mess with my knee? I'll mess with yours.
And there she goes. Look at Brooke Owens. She is just putting the pressure on that, torquing that knee. Phelan in the center of the ring. Phelan needing to do something, or else she's gonna have to submit before that knee comes out of joint.
Again, she has to pull that dead weight halfway across that ring to grab the ropes.
Submission move for submission move.
Yep. It's tit for tat right now.
Yep. So between them, they have a pair of good knees at this point.
And she's in the ropes and she's just torquing on it. The ref's not even caring about counting. She knows it's not gonna do any good.
Nope.
All right, both women now nursing those injured knees. I think Brooke Owens still has the upper hand here right now. She's fought through this kind of injury before, and now she's up on the top turnbuckle. You see her. She's up there. She's poised. She's waiting. Looks like she's setting her up.
Ready to pounce.
And here comes Brooke flying off. The star press. No! Bailey gets those knees up just in time. Brooke comes down across them. And now Brooke is writhing in pain as Phelan saves herself. Well, there's the killer bee. Howdy, honey.
That'll knock the wind right out of you. Could break ribs, too.
Brooke Owen
Down for a while.
double there.
Brooke's slow to get back to her feet.
Brooke
Oh,
hung up in the rope. She was trying to catch her breath a little bit. Phelan not having any part of that as she charged in. Leg lariat, bouncing Brooke off those ropes down to the mat.
Don't let her catch your breath.
The Fallen Knight staying right on top of Brooke. Fallen Knight across the ring. Rope shoot. She comes charging in. Brooke's on the rope. Brooke's over the top rope. Big drop kick knocks Brooke Owens over the top rope out onto the arena floor. And folks, may I remind you, this is Sunday Warzone. Anything that happens out there on that arena floor is all golden.
Anything within the 10 count.
that's right. No disqualifications. So if you happen to find a chair, a kendo stick,
A brick-laden teddy bear.
yeah, under the ring, be my guest. You can use it. It's all good.
Maybe even a hurley bat. Maybe there's a hurley bat under there.
Baza keeps his bats closed.
Oh, you see Whale trying to get the ladies back in the ring, but these two are outside the ring right now. Phelan followed Brooke out. I think she's got a plan to do a little bit of damage before Brooke gets back in that ring.
Oh,
Phelan,
right into the
nice Irish
post.
whip. Phelan chasing after her.
Well, that was yesterday. I was talking to Boz and trying to find out a little bit more about hurley. And the best way to describe hurling, or the hurley bat, the sport is a cross between.
Oh, I gotta interrupt you there.
That's a code red on the outside of the ring, and there's just that thin layer of mat.
Yeah, there's a whole lot to protect.
And then Brooke showing their veteran status again, the knowledge into the ring and back out, breaking the count so she can do more damage out there. The code red dropping face and no response. Now Phelan trying to fight back. She bends over, she grabs Brooke. Nasty air raid crash neck breaker. Brooke Owens got caught. She thought she had Phelan laid out. She thought she had her weakened, but Phelan fought back. And now both ladies are laid out on the mat out there. And like Damian was saying, that thing's only a quarter of an inch thick, folks. They're getting all up on that cement that's under it.
And the ref is at 8, and they're not. And no one is moving.
That cement doesn't move.
We're at a 9. We're gonna look. And 10 ladies are counted out. This is a double count out. Holy crap, that was a vicious match between these two.
So if neither one wins, they both lose. Are they still undefeated?
That's correct. It's a draw.
There is
Or a no contest.
yeah, it's basically a wash.
And Phelan's not done. Phelan is not done.
The Fallen Knight reaching down, picking up the Black Swan. I think
He's first to
Phelan
get
has
up.
to...
Oh, the foreshadower.
Phelan doing a little bit more damage to Brooke Owens out there. The match is over, ladies and gentlemen. There was no winner. It was a draw. Both counted out. But Phelan not done yet as she does a little bit more damage to the Black Swan.
Making a statement.
Phelan turning
Get
it
up
even her.
and made her the last man or woman standing.
Mm-hmm.
Referee right outside checking on Brooke Owens to make sure she's okay. That looked like that was bad. I hope Brooke Owens' neck is all right.
Brooke is getting to her feet, though. Slowly, but getting to her feet.
All right, that's good to see. No stretcher needed. Like to see that. They're able to get off of their own power. Woo, that was a hell of a start to our day, wasn't it, gents?
Oh, indeed. Oh, what I was saying earlier. Bazo and I were talking about the hurley bat and how the game is played, and he said best way to describe the game is between a combination of field hockey and rugby. It's about just that deadly. I said, okay.
All right.
Indeed. Pressing.
All right, folks.
Are you ready for more action, ladies and gentlemen?
Damn.
Can you handle it? Come on, make some noise for these wrestlers so they know you're out here.
All right, I guess we'll go ahead and get this one going. Let's keep the action pumping right here, ladies and gents. Coming out of Las Vegas, Nevada. Standing in at 6 feet, 9 inches tall, weighing in at 225 pounds. He is Ace, the Gambler, Nightfire.
And the betting in the back is going, will Ace make it to the ring? Will he even?
You know what? Given recent history and stuff like that, I never take that is not a sure bet.
Well, there's a pull in the back. There's a pull in the back.
Whether it's him actually getting beat down on the ramp or just too drunk to find the ring, I would never bet on him making the ring.
Oh, there have been times where he's made the ring but fell into a adjoining portal to. So.
Karma, nice to see you over there. Saki, Yuki, how you two doing? The Killer Bee Honey Blood's over there shouting out for Ace. She's got faith in him.
Yeah, she believes. Come on, Ace. Let's see what all the buzz is about. Come on.
The honeybee is all abuzz today.
Maybe somebody forgot to tell him that that's his music. Okay, so not sure what's going on here. Maybe a little mind games on Ace's part. Who knows? Maybe he's afraid to come out. Maybe he's tired of getting beat down on the ramp. Maybe he wants his opponent to come out first, and then he'll come out after that. I don't know.
Well, let's bring him out.
Alrighty then. Coming to us from the Great Ivory Tower, weighing 190 pounds, standing 6 foot tall. He is your Duke, the Duke of the DCWF, Sparkles Von Quinworth.
Sparky coming out. Sparky's manager is actually one of the legends in SL Wrestling. Lady Tara, who retired from SL Wrestling a while back, we were all here for that, watched her last match. She became Sparky's manager valet. And she's been doing a really good job of getting Sparkles some good matches and keeping Sparkles relevant in the DCWF.
Shut up, Sparky!
All right, see
I
that?
say, Ace, that isn't your music now, is it, though? I guess you got all confused, as usual.
I
I think
Been
you just
having
didn't
a
want to
couple
get
too
out
many
on
to
the
drink at Las Vegas, huh?
All right.
There goes my pool.
There goes your pool. You made it to the ring.
Yeah.
We got both men in the ring. Ace still looking a little bit lost. I'm not sure what's going on there.
Ace may have found the ring, but is Ace in Ace right now?
I don't know. Rail is looking at him. I
Over
guess we're gonna-
here,
What?
behind you, Ace.
To see
The Duke taunting Ace.
what the referee thinks about this one. Oh, and Sparky's like, all right, I'm tired of it. Sparky with a chop block. That'll get Ace's attention, I
Ref,
think.
bring it.
There we go.
That's right. Ace has been asking for this match. Sparky finally gave it to him, so now Ace is going to have to face the music. The Duke of the DCWF is going to go ahead and give the gambler exactly what he wants. Sparky and Ace locking up right there, over here close to the ropes. And Ace is off into another fucking out of that one.
Ace pulling one of his Vegas card famous
Um,
disappearing tricks.
David Blaine of the DCWF Wrestling World right there.
Just
Now you see him, now you don't. Where he shows up, who the hell knows?
pops right out of your existence.
I mean, all I did was lock up with him.
Well,
I guess I
after
don't
that
even
chop
know my
block,
own strength. Wow.
Wow,
Sparky,
well,
did you put him up your sleeve? Is he up your sleeve?
let's see. Mithril kicked him into the next dimension. You headlocked him into the next dimension? Wow. That's some headlock.
Optimus is it.
I'll just chill here, I suppose.
Sparky's going to get up and do a little posing for the fans, folks. Selfie time. Go ahead, walk over there to the barricade, turn around and get yourself a selfie with Sparky Von Quinworth in the background. I'm sure he'll be nice enough to sign it for you later, get you a little autograph selfie.
Yeah, sometimes Ace can trigger that to come back right away. Sometimes he stays away for a while. So it's always hard to figure out.
If I was Ace, I would stay away for a while too.
Man, he likes to keep everybody guessing.
You know, I hope the DCWF has a good health insurance plan, because I think we're going to need to check Ace into some kind of halfway house or something to get him a little bit of help. He's going to need to go to rehab of some kind.
telling you, it's all that Vegas gambling that he does. He drinks too much.
I hope y'all are taking advantage of this photo op right here. Sparky laying out there for you. He's posing, ladies and gents. Make sure you get your selfie. Make sure you get that photo op that Sparky's giving y'all. Evidently, he's got at least one fan out there in Yuki the Clown.
Damien doesn't want any of this. I mean, for goodness sakes, he lost his title to Patch of all people. How does that feel anyways, Damien? Still stings, doesn't it?
Patch is holding my title because I took you out to where he could. How does it feel to be pinned by Patch and not having him even do a move on you?
Oh, what is that music? Well, there you go, Sparky. You know that music, don't you?
Oh God, no. It's not. No. You again.
Indeed.
I thought he was out in the crowd.
I've been in porn that starts with this kind of music.
So who am I facing? Really?
Well,
Whether it's Ace, whether it's Michael, the result will be the same.
Ooh.
I mean, I'm getting tired some over here. Come on, just bring somebody out. Anybody.
Warzone. Never know what's going to happen on Warzone, folks.
Let's get ready to jiggle!
Oh, no. What? Oh, God, y'all heard that.
Oh God. And then we have this clown.
And that clown is still holding the belt. Berkey. I believe you lost to that quote-unquote clown.
I had something in my eye, simple as that. He got
Is that what it was? You had something in your eye? Like Damien's fist?
Any idiot can do a pin roll up. Doesn't take rocket science.
Aha!
Wow, Sparky's just standing there. He's waiting for somebody,
Oh, damn.
anybody to
Come
come
on.
out to face him right now. I mean, we've heard Michael's music. And what the hell? What's going on right there?
Oh, for crying out loud. You know what? Whoa. Easy, big man, easy.
No! Damien coming up off the desk. He goes in. He's not supposed to be there today. Sparky in trouble. I guess Sparky should have kept his mouth shut about that belt situation about Patches because Damien took offense to it. Damien, the crucifixion, the damnation drop.
And Sparky, just get out of this ring.
Damien Crux picking him up and sending him flying, sending Sparky
Out of the ring.
I guess Damien took offense to the fact that Sparky was bringing up the whole patch thing. And there we go. We're going to give Damien's music now. We're going to play that. Damien's the winner, folks. So maybe your skin's not as thick as you thought it might be, huh,
My skin's sticking out.
Damien? You getting about tired of hearing about people, about this patches thing?
That will be taken care of soon enough.
Well, now, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, get out there, buy your t-shirts, buy. We got some great stuff out there for you for sale. No,
Well,
wait.
Mark definitely
you got,
did not expect that.
wait, how about telling them about our next pay-per-view? Our free
Our
pay-per-view.
next free preview that we're going to be having is Summer Madness, and that's going to come out August 31st, folks, so we don't have any details on it yet so far. We know Horses Morrissey is planning on being there. It's going to be some kind of title shot at something. We know that. But I'm sure as the weeks get closer, as we draw closer to it, we will get you more information on it. August 31st, mark it on your calendars. Free preview, Summer Madness.
And stay tuned to all the groups.
All right. Well, I think that's going to do it for that match. Wow.
You can follow the different groups for us.
That's right, folks. Make sure you're jumping into those groups. Make sure you're grabbing that application. If you want to come be part of this, you want to jump in that ring, you want to sit over here behind this desk, you want to be up there reffing the matches, or even be a manager for some of these incredibly talented wrestlers that we have here. Don't be shy. Get that application in. We'd love to make you part of the DCWF family.
Well, now, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the main event of the day? Come on, make some noise for the wrestlers. Come on, cheer them on. Get rowdy.
So,
ready to go?
Mr. Ricker, I understand that you're thinking about jumping back in the ring too, sir.
I believe I've seen him in the ring.
Is that right? I missed it. The return of Omega, and I missed it.
It's such a secret, James. It's all over YouTube. If it's that big of a secret, then why is it on YouTube? There's no secret of your return. I saw it on YouTube.
Oh, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. You ready for the main event? Coming to us first from San Rafael, California. Weighing in at 359 pounds, standing 6'9". He is your DCWF World Heavyweight Champion, James Williams.
He's accompanied by his manager, his
And
wife, Emily Williams. Oh.
High five.
All right. Go ahead and hit it, kill it. All right, go ahead. Hey, baby. Alright, Charlie, I know you're back there. So once you come out here, considering that you weren't here last week whenever I made this proclamation, and it kind of involves you.
Oh,
Wow,
boy.
Emily looking hot as ever as she steps over in front of the desk, following her man out. Damn, James definitely had a good reason to get out of jail, didn't he?
Oh, indeed.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I had to.
Yes, sir, you did. Never forget that.
I never do. Alright, well, since he's not coming out, might as well go ahead and say it here. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you think you are. If you are the bear, I'll turn you to the throw rug. Again. I don't care if you're the omen. I would defy destiny and change my fate. I don't care if you're in the back or in the stands. I don't even give a shit if you're the irrelevant leader of an overrated has-been clan. If you think I don't deserve this strap, try and take it from me. That's right. From here on out, you can consider every single match that I am in a title shot.
Well, now.
Okay, let's make sure we heard this just right, James Williams. It doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't matter where they come from. If they're willing to step in the ring with you,
Get in the ring with me. I'm defending my strap. They pin me. They make me tap out. They're the new heavyweight champion.
No matter who
These
it is.
people, I hear all the time, there's going to be change. There's going to be change. Things are going to get better. Things are going to get tougher. Well, I'm going to make it happen. I'm tired of hearing people saying things that their boyfriend can beat me, that their husband can beat me. Prove it. Get in the ring and prove it. If you beat me, you deserve the strap.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. The gauntlet has been thrown. Put your money where your mouth is. Put the belt where your mouth is. Step in the ring with the DCWF World Heavyweight Champion, and you got a shot at that belt.
Starting now.
Well, your opponent for today is from Kansas City, Kansas. Weighing in at 235 pounds, standing 6'4". His name is Ezekiel Versa, the Preacher.
Well, here we go. His first contender. This is a title match, as stated by James Williams himself. Okay, cool music, but where's this guy at? Am I missing him? Did he come down the ramp and I not see him?
He's praying.
Well, sometimes it helps to have a little bit of the divine on your side.
I ain't gonna save you on this one, bro. Get out of here.
And if this is who I think it is, you may be in for a fight, Mr. Williams. And here he comes now, making his way down the ramp.
He was stuck in prayer. Even though that's not going to save him, but we'll see how well that helps him.
The preacher comes out and asks people to pray with him. Heathens and harlots. Repent.
Heathens and harlots, go party.
The preacher coming to the ring. We could see a changing of the guard here today, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we got both men in the ring right now. Rail's checking over the preacher. She's already made sure that James didn't come in here with anything he's not supposed to. Now we're going to check over the preacher. Make sure you take that crucifix out of there and make sure he doesn't have one of those big-ass Bibles to hit anybody with.
I don't think that's. I think if he had those crucifixes in the Bible, it still wouldn't help him.
I don't know. I've seen him go down a few times, and really, he's not a bad wrestler. He's pretty damn good. I mean,
I'm not taking anything away from him. Not taking anything away from him, but I've been in the ring with James on several occasions.
Oh, I'm definitely not taking anything away from James either. Come on now. But I'm just saying, he may have his work cut out for him against the preacher. Preacher shouting out, the Lord loves you, James. Just love yourself. Emily over here, she is cheering on James. And James flips the preacher the bird. I think that's just about enough to get this thing started. Preacher comes running out. Nice drop kick, stumbling James back. Preacher going back into the corner. He comes back out one more time. A second drop kick. Again, James stumbles back a little bit. He doesn't go down. The preacher comes running in. This time, James steps in and catches him. Big hug around the waist and then slamming him down. Here he goes. James goes to wailing on the preacher. A little bit of ground and pound going on right there.
Those are some heavy hands.
The preacher back up to his feet. Now the two men lock up. Preacher giving away a few inches to James. And no, I'm not going to say it. So we'll just let that one go. There we go. Preacher off into the rope. James Williams still waiting for
Oh.
Runs into a solid wall of James.
That's like hitting concrete at full speed.
James didn't seem to be fazed by that at all, and now the preacher's going into unloading on him. James, with a whole "Who's Your Daddy" coming out, up ends Ezekiel, sending him ass over tea kettle. And down goes preacher.
Just turned him inside out with that.
Making him flip for his God.
And there he goes right there, drop kick to the face. Again, the preacher goes to the ropes, nice rope shoot, getting that momentum built up, coming in. Oh, James there waiting for him as he spears the man, driving him into the mat. Big impact right there. Preacher trying to figure out some kind of strategy here to take the big man down. So far, nothing he's tried has worked. Drop kicks, kicks to the face, nothing's going up for him.
Oh,
There you go, James Williams. Got him up.
What goes up must
come down.
And there we go,
Right.
the suplex. James Williams seeming to have absolutely no problem handling the preacher at this time. Maybe I was a little bit too optimistic in my predictions here. Now the two men lock up once again.
No,
James,
I think
the wrist lock, hammer lock up behind the preacher's back, and he's got that thing up there tight.
I mean, he's giving up 120, over 120 pounds.
And don't forget, too, now that James is out, he can work out a lot more on his wrestling techniques and just his strength in general, not just that short workout time a day when he was in prison.
Well, when he was in prison, he was working out 24 hours a day.
Yeah, he was. They had that special for him.
Ah, okay. I'm sorry then.
Big talk, Williams. That was after doing an atomic drop and a German suplex on him. James Williams just punishing the preacher for even having the gall to get in the ring with him.
As he should.
Preacher up to the top. He's going to try something else. Nothing else has worked.
He's going to have to try something.
And there's the high fly, and he gets that flying crossbody. He goes.
No.
Got the leg hook.
Not even a nice time.
Rail saying that the shoulders weren't down.
He can't even lift him up far enough to plant his shoulders. How the hell is he going to pin him?
You saw that there, ladies and gentlemen. The ref didn't even count it. The ref saying the shoulders weren't down. It wasn't a full pin. James Williams picking him up. Getting him set up for the assault. And down he goes. Man, you felt that tremble all the way through the arena as he slammed him almost through the arena floor. I mean, the ring.
That is all she wrote.
That is a power bomb.
That is that is a sit out, and he's not done.
James Williams telling him your night's not over yet. I think James is of the opinion
message.
If he makes sure that he beats him so bad they never want to come back, then he doesn't have to face him again. And I think that's what we're seeing right here. James Williams is just punishing the preacher. However, he goes running in. He slams into him. The heavy turbulence. Down goes the preacher.
Gee, taking a page out of my book. How quaint.
Oh, that means he's been studying other wrestlers.
James dragging him out, and now James with the belly to belly. There he goes, right down. The preacher has had no answer for anything James has thrown at him so far. The preacher has tried. I thought maybe that flying crossbody was going to get him a little bit of breathing room, but no, not at all. So far, James Williams has dominated this match against this preacher. Preacher up one more time. James reaching out with that big old hand, lifting him up by the neck, choke slam. I mean, folks, that's just pure power right there. That is raw power. As he just picks the man up by his throat and slams him down into the mat. It is almost insulting to have that happen to you.
Wow. Throwing him in the ropes.
Big boot to the face as he comes flying back off.
That's got to leave a mark.
Or at least a size 14 imprint.
Oh, yeah, really.
I think the preacher's going to need to dig into some of that holy wine at the end of this. James Williams off the rope.
No, he's going to be
built up.
He's going to be needed last rites after this match.
Big leg drop from James Williams right there.
Oh.
Elbow drop to the man.
James just punishing him now. Just sheer punishment.
It really is. I mean, Ezekiel, the preacher, is not even able to defend himself against any of this. James Williams is just flat out having his way with the preacher right now. And the preacher's got no answer. into the ropes one more time, shooting back, springing back, that big foot right up there. And again, the preacher goes down. And folks, the preacher hadn't got up off his ass on his own power in probably the last 4 minutes. It's been nothing but James Williams beating him down, picking him up, and putting him right back down.
Pick things up, put things down.
I mean, honestly, the preacher looks like nothing more than a rag doll in that ring right now. Oh, there we go. We see the preacher trying to show a little bit of life. James over there looking out the ring, shouting to the crowd. Meanwhile, the preacher has found his feet. Don't know about his brains, but he's found his feet. Oh, enough width to duck under the charge from James Williams. Nice little tuck and roll right there, avoiding that big strike by James. James coming in after him. The preacher still got enough left. He gets that DDT, catching James by surprise. And now he's going for the pin. We got one. And that's all we're going to get out of that. Even the DDT can't keep James Williams down. Preacher catching him by surprise on that one. Caught me by surprise too, to be honest. Now these two folks, I mean, James trying to shake the cobwebs off the preacher, just trying to get some kind of breath, some kind of something. He's got to reach down deep in that tank, a little bit of intestinal fortitude, try to get back on top of this match. Meanwhile, James Williams slow to get to his feet, but he is the first one up. Preacher slowly getting up himself. Now both men on their feet once again, both men facing off, squaring off right there in the center of the ring. There's a lockup going on. The two men lock up against each other.
The preacher showing a much deeper resilience than we thought he had.
The preacher thrown into the ropes. He comes shooting back. James is there in the middle waiting for him. The preacher comes flying back at him.
And they waited like forever.
And now the two men just kind of facing off there in the center of the ring. I think
looks like a stalemate.
I think they forgot what to do next.
I don't know how, but
the preacher's taking a lot of damage, but he's come back each time. And now he comes flying off those ropes. He goes in and gets caught by another who's your daddy, as he was trying to drop kick.
Wow.
I almost missed the drop kick because all I saw was the preacher get leveled.
James
And there you go.
By the preacher.
Preacher showing a little bit of wrestling knowledge right there, a little bit of skill as he drops him down with that toe hold. Now he goes for the pin, one, and that's all we're going to get again.
the preacher does not have enough mass to hold that James down.
Not unless he beats him up a whole lot more. I mean, he's got to soften James up if he plans on getting him held down.
Ooh.
And there the preacher comes in off the ropes after having been thrown to him, catching James with that face buster. James' head snaps back. He goes down. That'll give you a headache. Somebody get him some aspirin. Sorry, Emily. Your hubby's got a headache.
Right district.
Off comes the preacher. He comes flying in, but James has enough wherewithal to get his legs up. The preacher's body comes down across those strong, big knees. James Williams.
Oh,
I think that'd hurt more than if he'd missed altogether.
yeah. Well, you're coming down with as much mass as the preacher has, and you're landing up on as much solid rock as James is. That can hurt.
James shouting out, break your change. Here we go. The Irish whip into the corner. James follows him in. The preacher slamming hard into those turnbuckles. James comes in, wants to soften him up a little bit, grabbing him by the head. Starts slamming his face into the turnbuckle, turn him around. And now he sets him up on the turnbuckle. James is getting him set up. The preacher in a lot of trouble. There he goes.
Oh,
James
Wow.
Williams, one of his signature moves, breaking the chains. And the preacher is
that's
down.
his finisher. That's his finisher.
1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, there you go. The winner and still your DCWF Men's Heavyweight Champion, James Williams. I'm sorry, I missaid that. The DCWF Men's World Heavyweight Champion. And you know, it's not like the preacher's a little guy. The preacher's a big some bitch compared to a normal man. And we just saw James Williams decimate him in that ring.
but James still knew he was in a match there for a while. Preacher had.
Yeah, I don't think Emily's going to get any love, and I think James got a headache.
Yeah. Oh, I think she can take care of that.
The preacher shouting out that he forgives James as he makes his way to the back. The Williams making their way
Well, ladies,
back to the
what
back.
a show we had for you today.
We definitely had some twists and turns in that show. A little surprise, a little bit of cameo from the Omen, Damian Crux himself, as he went in and shut Sparky's mouth.
Yeah, it was a good thing we had you out here, Damien.
So, folks, we hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget, mark your calendar, August 31st, Summer Madness. We're going to have that going on for you. A little bit of wrestling, a little bit of championship defenses, things like that. So go ahead. That's our next upcoming free preview. Don't forget, August 31st.
It's never good for Sparky when I'm in the ring.
And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we will be right back here next week on Saturday at high noon for Showdown, and next Sunday afternoon at 2 for Warzone.
All right, folks, we hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you all for coming out. I've been Wade Desideri on the desk.
I am the Omen, Damian Crux.
And Killian
You damn
Sandwood.
sure are.
Good night,
So we're going
everybody.
to get some hugs from Saki and Yuki. Just make sure that they don't eat me. Wild, love you, baby. Thank you for coming. Big hugs there.
Hope everybody has a great night.